today, and I think I have an hour to actually I have an hour to go. It's not too bad, 15 hours, but I think I might break the fast while I'm on the live, which is just fine. Um, Today I'm gonna do a short live. It's not gonna be too long. Um, but yeah, today's kombucha. You wanna know which one I'm gonna have today? Oh, I have my water here because I'm thirsty already. I'm thirsty and I have my kombucha. Today's kombucha is jackfruit, not jackfruit and ginger or anything. So this is the second ferment, but this time I have jackfruit in here and I'm gonna mix that up. But I can't shake it too vigorously because you see that fizz? You see all that fizz happening there? It's ready. It's been ready, but it's gonna be a few minutes before I have that. I had I had cake yesterday, so I'm a little bit hungry. Whenever I have like carbs the day before, I tend to feel a little bit hungry the following day, especially if I'm fasting. So yeah, today it is hot. It is. Yeah, I went out to the chat for a bit, so sorry about that. Yeah. So today is like really hot. I don't know what temperature it is today, but it's scorching, which is good. I like sunshine, which is good for me. I kind of wanna. Okay, let me just take this up a little bit more. All right, so what are we talking about today? It's been a good week, very relaxing. This week is actually very busy. Last week we had a carnival on a Saturday, and then this week we have our school, my company that I work for. They have their school dinner, Christmas dinner. We don't all have to go, but we can go. We should go. Last year, their Christmas dinner was actually really good. They booked us this massive hall in a hotel, which was right next to the restaurant area. They put out these huge tables that were decorated. They had a beautiful Christmas tree. They had like a prize giving thing where you can. I wouldn't lie. When they do Christmas parties in China, which is where I live, when they do Christmas parties, it's bananas. It's really good. If you're at a good company or a good school, they really get all decked out and they really make sure that you have a good time. You eat well, you drink well. So there was alcohol, there was champagne, there was wine, anything you wanted. You could have a blast, just enjoy, just drink at your heart's content. So over the years, especially it's so funny. Whenever I see family and friends now, they're like, I didn't know you don't drink. I didn't know you don't drink. Since when you don't drink? Man, the older I get now, I'm like, I want to wake up the next morning and not feel groggy. I don't like the feeling of not feeling, not having a good, like not having like, like you had a good rest. So I feel like whenever I drink, I don't feel good the next day. So I kind of like tapered it off. It's not that I won't take a sip. So if someone has a cocktail, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cocktail. I want to try it. I'll take a sip. And then they're like, oh, I thought you don't drink. It's like, bruh, okay. Purists out here. So basically I went, I think I had like a sip of wine or something. But yeah, but for the most part, I don't like whenever I hang out with friends, hang out with family, if I go anywhere, it's usually something non-alcoholic. And you know what's funny? The people who do drink always feel uncomfortable when I don't drink, which is an interesting. And it doesn't matter what country I live in. I can be in China, I can be in another country, whether I'm traveling to another country or if I'm home. They're always like, oh, wait, you're not drinking? And they try their best, especially in Trinidad when I go home to Trinidad, where I'm from. I feel like they're always trying to get you to drink something. So I kind of like, I kind of have a trick to make them think that I am drinking, but I'm not drinking. It's just soda water. I just put a lime in there and people leave you alone. But then they didn't want to smell it because now I remember I told them that I'm not drinking, and now they're like, oh, let me smell that. Oh, that doesn't look like it's alcohol. And I've never said it was alcohol. It just looks like it is. Anywho, so at these Christmas events and stuff, and even for Chinese New Year, they have like really good big lavish events. I also don't drink, even though they have a lot of alcohol. But yeah, I can have a good time. And the craziest thing is that I can have a really good time without drinking any alcohol, which I think throws people off as well. They don't understand it. So I had gone out with a group of friends earlier this year. We went to a club and they kept asking me like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, and they're like, you haven't you haven't had a drink yet, and you are the life of the party. I was having a good time. The music was good. The music was vibing. I was having a blast. So um they couldn't, and every hour or so they'll be like, I can't believe I can't believe you're not drinking and you're having such a good time. I'm having such a good time because I'm not drinking. I feel as though that concept is a little bit difficult for some people to understand. Anywho's, here I am drinking water. Oop, my stomach is growling. It's time to eat something. Okay, let's have some kombucha then. But yeah, so last year's Christmas party was really good. This year they're having it at a French restaurant. I'm gonna try to vlog it without make it seem like I'm vlogging. Cause I don't really vlog around my coworkers, you know. Ooh, look, it's fizzing. It's fizzing. Can you see? Can you see? Cheers, guys. What are you guys drinking today? Cheers. I was trying to do that without spilling. Spilling drink. Oh wait, I think I did put a little bit of ginger in here. Also, it's jackfruit and ginger. It has a little bit of a tanginess. It's not sweet. So the thing about the second ferment is that it breaks down the sugar in any of the fruits, and then it's filled up with some probiotics, you know. So it's a nice little refreshing drink. It's not cold. This one's not cold. It would be wonderful if it was cold, but I didn't refrigerate this one. I just took it straight from where I fermented. So I usually ferment it in a dark place, usually a cupboard. So it was just in a cupboard there for a few days. I just got a piece of jackfruit in it. I can't remember if I made jackfruit kombucha before. But it's nice. If you've had, as I said, it's not sweet. It's not sweet at all. It tastes like a cider, you know. The thing about jackfruit, when it's not fermented or it's by himself, like just the fruit, it tastes like bubble gum to me. It tastes like bubble gum. So, yeah. Yeah, all the probiotics, get all the ginger in there too. What I've been loving is that the ginger has been given like a little bit of a kick to some of these kombucha drinks that I've been making. But it also like it's like it. Remember ginger? It's an anti-inflammatory. It's filled with all these good health benefits. It's great for you if you have inflammation. It's good for that. Recently, when I went to the Philippines for vacation, I went diving, and when I was going down, I was usually when you're diving, you're supposed to like equalize and blow out your nose every so often as you go down, and my air just was taking so long to equalize, and it got a little bit painful. Anyway, so after the dive, the next day, I was in so much pain. I went and I got some ginger and I was chewing on it every half an hour or so. I was chewing on a new piece of ginger. Man, within a day or so, the swelling and the pain was gone. It was gone. I was fine. So I was really glad to see that, ginger still works. And, it was ginger from the Philippines. So good stuff. Ooh, it's tangy. Sometimes you think it's going to be sweet, but if you leave it long enough, it's not going to be sweet. Some people add sugar plus the fruit to the second ferment. I don't have time for all that. Let it just break down the fruit. Because now, when you add sugar, you have to break down the sugar and the fruit. But some people also like the carbonation that comes with that extra sugar. All right, folks, maybe one more minute and then I will head off. Oh, got a bit of ginger and jackfruit. Now that ginger is strong. Usually when I put the ginger in, I grate the ginger so that it's like really fine. So you don't really taste it in the drink. But this one, I just cut up the ginger so it's in chunks. It actually looks like the jackfruit. You can't tell the difference. But it is strong. Maybe that's a good idea because to just cut it up. Because by the time I have it now, I can still get a lot of the benefits, when I chew it. Especially because this one is nice. I'm gonna make this jackfruit again. A lot of my coworkers are getting sick, man. I'm not trying to get sick out in these streets, So I have to make a call in a minute. That's why I'm logging into my computer right now, so I can just jump on that next call. Yeah, so when you guys watch this video, oh yeah, let me know your thoughts, what else we can talk about when I come on here. Drop me a comment, drop a like on these videos so that I can know you guys are watching, at least watching the replay. Send me some things you want me to talk about. Of course, I'm trying to vlog some things. I was editing a vlog this week for you guys. There's another vlog coming out tomorrow as well. So yeah, you guys watch the vlogs, enjoy them. But I have to go now. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.